All right, I think we're going. We need to pay attention to this too. Make sure it's 5 minutes. But hey guys,
Hi.
I'm here with Fidelity National Home Warranty, Miss Susan Botard. This is my 5-minute Friday. I want to welcome you to Friday and hope you have a great weekend scheduled. Man, I just want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I think it's always fun to visit with you on the phone. You always answer the phone when I call you.
Well, thank
it's
you.
awesome. I don't know if you just like answering my calls or you're like...
Yeah, I just screened some of them. I like
to
use that.
right. So, Susan, she actually does home warranty service. You don't have to have home warranty by a new house that you're buying. You can actually call her right now in an existing home that you have, and she'll be happy to help you guys. So, if you would, we're going to take about 5 minutes. I've gone over several times, so
Okay.
just want to make sure we try to keep it at 5 minutes if possible. But hey, we're going to go as long as you have some good stuff to tell us.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about it. I know you have some pretty good plans, pretty good breakdowns and everything of your home warranty. Can you just tell us what you do? Tell us about you.
Sure.
Let us know you.
Okay. I have been selling home warranties in East Texas for 18 years now.
Yeah.
Started when I was like 20. You know?
Do it in your sleep?
Yeah.
Cool.
So anyway, all over East Texas, I travel a lot and visit realtors and talk to them about home warranties and title companies, that sort of thing. So we've got a great company. Fidelity National Home Warranty has been around for a long time.
Let me stop you.
Sorry.
I gotta spit my gum out. My wife critiqued me the other day and said
you were
I chew my
chewing gum?
Yeah. So, sorry.
I like your wife already.
All right.
So anyway, we are part of Fidelity National Financial is our parent company. So we are very tied to the real estate market and to investments and, just in general, Fortune 500 company. So on our warranty, we have 3 plans. One is our standard plan, and it's going to give you coverage for, mechanical systems in the home is what the home warranty covers. So your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, garage door openers, ceiling fans, that kind of thing. Our Comprehensive Plus plan is a little better plan. It provides more coverage, and it helps keep the buyer's out-of-pocket costs down.
Wow. Okay.
And then our third plan is just one that is the Comprehensive Plus with washer, dryer, and fridge included.
Okay.
So then we have optional coverages if someone's got a swimming pool, if it's a home that's got septic, well pump coverage, that kind of thing. We can add additional, coverages to that.
Is there like a standard price for the coverages, and then they can add or take off whatever?
Yeah. The standard's $395 and the Comprehensive Plus is $495, and then they can add whatever optional coverages they want to.
Wow.
So yeah.
So how responsive are you? I've had, if you look it up, if you Google home warranty, there's a lot more bad to say than there is good, honestly. But really, it's a good thing to have.
It is. It's a really good thing to have, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. I know the first house I ever bought, I sank a whole lot of cash into it, and didn't leave a lot for repairs if something major had gone wrong.
Yeah.
So that's what it's really helpful for. If you don't want to, you never know when something's going to break. It doesn't matter if it's a year-old house or if it's a 10-year-old house. And a lot of times, it helps limit the seller's liability because the seller's, taken care of it. They've, got it ready to sell and everything, and they don't know that maybe that air conditioner's going to go out, a month later.
Sure.
So that's what it's there for, is to kind of, it's a discounted repair replacement service. And, you're talking about when you Google home warranties, a lot of times, the reviews are really bad. That's, of course, most people are very vocal about the complaints and not so vocal about the compliments.
That's right.
So, but usually on a home warranty, the problem is when I can read the reviews, people just don't understand them, and they think that they've spent $400 or $500 and that it's going to rehab the house, going to take care of everything, and they don't have to pay for any more repairs. That's not the way it works. As a businessman, for $500 a year, we couldn't stay in business. If we covered everything. Right. So it's a very specific as far as what's covered and what's not.
And a lot of people just don't know that.
Right.
So they can call you.
Absolutely.
What I love about you is, I want to say 95% of the time when I call you, you answer, like I already said, but you're so local and you're so verbal and you're able to help, ask any questions if they want to ask any questions, you're able to help
Oh,
them.
absolutely.
So
There's too many warranty
Why-
companies out there for you to try to keep up with this one and that one, and this one does
There
this
is.
and that one doesn't. So yeah.
there is. So why? And that brings me to a question. Why would they choose you? Why would they choose Fidelity? Hey, we're already over 5 minutes.
Oops.
Too.
That was quick.
Okay.
So yes, I think one of my greatest attributes as far as a salesperson is I do answer my phone, and I'm going to answer questions for you. And as a realtor, you can have your homeowner call me. That way, I can answer their questions, and you don't have to say I think or let me check or
Right.
whatever. And Fidelity pays their vendors. That's one of the hardest things is getting good vendors.
Right.
Fidelity takes care of paying their vendors when they say they're going to. We're not like some companies that make them wait 90 days for a check. So
I know
that's
we're
definitely a plus.
already past our time, but I do want to let y'all know this, that I did have a closing last month, and my client actually had a water heater that went out just a few days later, and he called me. It was inspected, everything. He called me and said, Kelly, my water
water heater.
water heater is leaking, and it's not working. And he got a hold of Susan. I don't even think he called you. I think he called
Got
the
the 800 number. Yeah.
Within a day or two, he already had a new water heater. So it's pretty responsive, pretty quick. But a day or two without water kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it was handled and it was repaired fast at no expense to them except for deductible.
Right. The $75.
Okay. Wow. Cool. Well, hey, thanks for coming. How can they get a hold of you?
My cell phone is 903-253-1454. So feel free
Cell
to call
phone?
me. That's my cell phone.
Cell phone.
And I do
You got
answer
it.
it. So, and also, I just want to thank you. I understand you just recently got the Van Zandt County Favorite Realtor Award. So I'm super excited about you taking time.
It's
I know
actually
you're
the
busy.
Reader's Choice Award.
Reader's
but
Choice.
You can call it what you
Van Zandt County. Best real estate agent.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you for that.
but yeah, and so I know you're super busy, so I appreciate you taking the time to let me talk about home warranties.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming. So, thank you guys for listening. And this is Susan Botard with Fidelity Home Warranty. Tell me your number one more again.
903-253-1454.
That's it. You can reach me if you'd like, 903-802-9604. We're approachable. Give us a call. Here goes that poke.